tip-off goes to the Clippers. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's George. Shot clock at 5. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
George hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Morris.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to George. There's the 3. Drains the triple. George has got 5.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jackson, pass to Morant. Driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And he sinks the second. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
A nice shot by Zubac.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Bane. It's rebounded by Morris. George with it. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Great D that time from Bane. Brooks against Jackson. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside from deep three-point range. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Morris. And here's George over Bane. They get it back. Zubac. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Jackson. Morris outside. Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Ja Morant.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. The drive by Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And yep, it's good. Morant's got 5.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. George passes to Morris. And the Clippers again with a bucket. Here's Morant. He's got 5. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. And it's Brooks missing. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
Morant, the pass to Bane. That three's off the mark. The Clippers have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. George with it, guarded by Morant. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bane against George. Pass to Jackson. Now Zubac. And Morant clears the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
With the drive. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Morant.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in it to 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Outside Bane, just 5 on the clock. Another shot, driving to the basket. Here's Adams, kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of 2-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Zubac. And there's Jackson on the assist by Zubac. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First team.
That's on Steven Adams. That's good from George.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's 2-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
Morant against Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. And that one's good for Brooks.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Inside, here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one. Morant,
the pass to Bane. The three is up. Moran against Jackson. Brooks outside. Adams inside. Outside Bain. 4-3. Leonard pulls down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Morris against Moran. Jackson for three. Counted from distance.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistent.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Bain. Morris passes to George. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson with it, guarded now by George. Jackson against George. Brooks right side. On the wing, Bain. And stolen by Leonard. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Leonard outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. No one near him. Adams grabs the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Brooks from outside. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles shooting about 60% for the game. Morris passes to George. Back to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Over Adams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Steven Adams.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Both good from the line that time. Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. Jackson down low. Leonard defending. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
George for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Clippers on top, up 9. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Okay, Allie, appreciate it. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Jones against Wall. Banked it in off the glass.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Green for 3. Memphis the rebound. Back to Jones.
LA foul.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Tillman, and Williams is subbed in for Aldama.
Grizzlies substitution, Brandon Clark, Zaire Lou.
Clark in the post. Batum's on him, and stolen by Covington. Right side wall to the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Well, you talk about Wall speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Williams against Powell. Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Clark, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Wall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
RJ,
foul.
you played with some of the
First
greats.
team foul.
LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. And there's just one foul now away from the
Zaire
penalty.
Lou. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
It's Powell on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jones from outside. Here's Clark. The kick out to Williams. To stop the drought. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Powell with it. Green picks him up. Fires the 3. Powell's shot is off.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And Batum over to help.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Conchar.
2 minutes.
Powell covers. Pass to Jones. Rob in transition. Here they come. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Conchar. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Memphis. Powell. And Morant clears the board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Brooks outside. The 3. Drills it from deep. Brooks has got 5.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Wall against Morant. Pass to Batum. Out to Covington. Back to Batum. Shoots over Jackson. The bank shot, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Wall against Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. On Robert Covington.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And he makes both free throws. Now George. Over Bain. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Clippers in the lead. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Tries to save it. Here's Zubac. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers. Here's Adams. From deep, Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Bain. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Morris. The 3. Here's Bain. Soft touch off the glass.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
George passes to Morris. George against Bain. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson pass to Zubac. The kick out to Morris. Up top, Jackson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Back to Bain. Morris against Jackson. 3-pointer, Brooks. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Leonard for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Brooks. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Morris, right side. The 3. On target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bain against George. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to George. From the high post. And again, it's the Clippers.
And that's just pure from George. Nice job measuring the defense and taking the mid-range J.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. Fires from deep. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
LA basketball.
For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. It's George on the wing, guarded by Bain. Offensive rebound. Out to Leonard. Second shot opportunity. And it's Bain with the rebound.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Back to Morant. Tipped. Stolen by Jackson. George with it. Too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
LA basketball. At the line for LA, Reggie Jackson at the stripe.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So the Clippers winning. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
will be here. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
George against Edwards. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Russell feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Edwards against George. Pass to Zubac. Hunted on the wing. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Russell with it. George picks him up. Edwards against George. Here's Gobert, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Jackson against Russell. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Edwards looking it over. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Out to Russell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Prince misses. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's George. Here's Morris. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Edwards finds Gobert. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's George. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Minnesota in the lead. Inside. Stolen by Zubac. To the inside. And stolen by Russell. Now the feed to Edwards. Prince outside. Gobert down low. Morris is there. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Prince.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Leonard with no one around. Here's Zubac. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Leonard against Prince. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:16 left in the first. Jackson passes to Zubac, and the shot is good.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Russell inside, guarded by Jackson. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 4. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. A nice shot by George.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Towns wide open. Another miss by Towns. The Clippers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And George, here we go.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
And here's Edwards. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right side, Russell. The kick out to Towns. Another miss by Towns. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
The Timber fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. George against Edwards. Out to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Prince, the pass to Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. A shot by George, wide open. And the Clippers miss again. So it's the Timberwolves now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves leading by 4. Towns kicks to Russell. Prince outside. Launches a 3. That shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The rebound by Prince. Here's Zubac, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Russell passes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 9.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Feeds it to Morris.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Russell passes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Jackson. Prince with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. It's Edwards on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good. The Clippers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Leonard. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside, Russell. Prince outside. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
From deep, George. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there. For Minnesota, they had looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
He hits the second from the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Morris passes to Jackson. Towns against Morris. Leonard on the wing. 3-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell inside. Poked away. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. From deep. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers trail by 6. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Powell on the wing. Left side, Wall. Outside, Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell for 3. No good that time. Timberwolves leading by 6. Spydi, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
And Batum kicks to Powell. Batum, he doesn't hit that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Anderson outside. Here's Noel. Defended by Covington.
Blocking foul called on Norman Powell. First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Rivers against Wall. Rivers can't get it to go. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Rivers passes to Noel. Anderson wide open. That three off the mark. Clippers trail by 5. Stolen by Anderson. Now here's Reed. Defended by Batum. Anderson outside. Now the pass to Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. Clippers have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. All with it. Dubbed by Rivers.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Wall. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's McDaniels. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Rivers against Wall. Plays it up and banks it in. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Pass to Noel. He kicks to Anderson. Clock at 6. Hit his leg.
Kick ball.
And it's whistled a kick. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Rivers, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. A free throw drops for Rivers.
Shooting for Minnesota. Austin.
Rivers hits both of them. And the Clippers have possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wall up top. He's guarded by Rivers. Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves leading by 7. There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Here's McDaniels. Covington with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Rivers against Wall. Rivers passes to McDaniels. Passes to Noel. Rivers scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Pass to Anderson. To the left side wing. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Powell finds Wall. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Wall's got 6 points.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so.
The previous play
We're going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Russell against Jackson. The kick out to Towns. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
From deep, George. No good.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
Outside, Russell. There's the dish to Prince. Outside, Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Good on the second free throw. Now George. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Towns. Russell kicks to Towns. 6 to shoot. Launches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's George. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Morris. Towns for 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's George. And the Clippers miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Russell passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Here's George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Taurean Prince. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
The pass to Prince. Up top, Edwards. Defended by George. The drive by Russell. Towns for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
I think the attitude was very impressive. definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
George, that's a two-pointer. And again, no good by the Clippers. So it's the Timberwolves now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one goes long. Timberwolves on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Edwards launches it from deep. Another miss by Minnesota. Shoots the three. That doesn't go either for George. From outside the arc, that shot off. Jacks up a three. It drops.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now here's Brooks. Outside for Jackson. 5 to shoot. The 3 connects from three-point range.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Russell passes to Towns. It's Prince on the wing. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And a wide open look for Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Russell kicks to Edwards. We played just over a minute here in the first.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Russell passes to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. Sinks the triple.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Prince dishes to Russell. Gobert in the corner. Prince outside. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Passes it to Bain. Out to Morant. Pass to Adams. Rebound, Minnesota. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Prince and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Out to Brooks. Launches it. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Bain's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. To the wing right side. Gobert, the pass to Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Morant kicks to Bain. Pass to Adams. Out to Morant. Outside, Bain. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Towns, the pass to Russell. Inside, stolen by Brooks. Morant, right side. Outside, Bain. Lets it go. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Russell passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Bain. He has 6. Out to Brooks. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Now here's Prince. For 3, Edwards. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Timberwolves fans, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Prince in the corner. Morant against Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. He has 7. Brooks outside. In the corner, it's Bain. 3-pointer. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. The Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Bain kicks to Jackson. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Towns against Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Edwards finds Gobert. So they take the lead. Gobert's got 8 points.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Out to Brooks. Off the run. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Outside, Towns. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jackson from long range. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell left side. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Prince outside. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. To the middle. Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Edwards passes to Towns. Outside, Russell. Edwards against Morant. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. And Towns throws it down.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Russell against Morant. And the pass to Bain. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Brooks. From the wing. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Prince outside. Russell finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stop. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Outside, Bain. Beyond the arc. And Jaren Jackson, good for 3. Jackson's got 6.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Taj Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Williams dishes to Clark. Offside Jones. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Reed misses. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
What I saw, I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. And they pick up 2. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's stolen by Jones. Outside Williams. Back to Jones. They kick it out to Green. Passes it to Concho. 4 on the clock. There's Williams. He's off on that one. Good D by Anderson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Rivers passes to Anderson. Here's Noel. Rebound by Williams. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside Green. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Clark. Stolen by McDaniels. Down low. There's Noel. And the layup falls. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Outside, Russell drives to the hoop, to the wing on the left. He dishes it to Edwards. Towns wide open. Drills it from outside. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Morant kicks to Bain. Outside Jackson. The tray. And the Grizzlies get it back. Inside. Morant. And Morant moves it down.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Gobert's checked in for Naz Reid. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Al Russell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Prince outside. That's a 2 from Towns. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought.
The previous play
Turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did in fact. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Adams is the pivot for him, with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And finished off by Gobert.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Adams with the screen on Prince. Brooks the pass to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
They can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Timberwolves leading by 5. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Right wing, stolen by Brooks. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Russell. Towns in the corner. Edwards inside, guarded by Bain.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Morant outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by Prince. The Timberwolves have got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Out to Russell. 3-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Morant reaches to Jackson. And stolen by Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Timberwolves leading by 8. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Prince finds Edwards. And he drives in. It's stolen by Adams.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Gobert the pass to Prince. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bain with it. Picked up by Edwards. Jackson has the open look. The shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Prince against Morant. Pass to Towns. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Buries it from 3-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Prince outside from past the arc. They get it back. The pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Towns in the corner. Back to Edwards. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now, here's Morant for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Russell looking around. Prince outside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Morant finds Brooks. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Towns. Prince outside. Back to Towns. Gobert dishes to Russell. Stolen by Jackson. The three from Morant. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team. And it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Jackson. Clock is at 3. Here's Brooks. George with it. About a minute into this first quarter. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Payne.
Blocking foul call. Reggie Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. And he gets it to go.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Leonard against Brooks. Leonard passes to Morris. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Morant. Outside Payne. Rejected by George.
Oh, George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Here's Payne. Zubac with the steal. Jackson outside. Out to Leonard. Jackson, the pass to Morris. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brooks outside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Now here's Morant. Here's Payne. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. And the jam by George.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3, George. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Morant. And then Morant with with a dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. George finds Zubac. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morris. The three ball. The shot no good. And Memphis taking it the other way down. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bain against Leonard. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. From outside the arc. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. George for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Grizzlies out in front. Up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Bain, no good. The Clippers trail. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
This one for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Jackson. And the basket by Bain. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Jackson pass to Adams. Zubac with the steal. Leonard outside. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brooks from outside. Knocks it loose.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. And so it's Memphis with it. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Morant pass to Jackson. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Morris. There's Jackson with the three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's a confident guy, and he's got a solid 3-point shot, so Jackson rises and fires.
They need this. And then Morant with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Morant with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Zubats. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Fires for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside for Morant. Jackson outside. Brooks outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. George passes to Leonard. No good with the triple. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Clippers.
Now, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but you have to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
What a play! It's good!
Are you kidding me?
Wow! Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
Ja Morant. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Terrence Mann, and it's Batum in at center.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
On the wing man, Brooks defending. Man misses.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Jackson pass to Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just saw an open lane and went on the attack.
Freight train coming. He goes right up with it. For 3, Powell. That shot missing. Memphis leading. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Well, a key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt that teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the 3.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Wall driving inside, and it's blocked by Clark. On the wing, Green. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts. Trying more player movement has been the result."
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Wall. It's Covington on the wing. Beyond the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And stolen by Jones. Green for three. He buries it from three. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Back to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Sinks the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Wall pulls it down. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Covington. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. On the wing, Conchar. From deep. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the three that time.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 15-6 run. Jones, the pass to Williams. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul. A line change here for Memphis. For the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
I see him.
George against Bain. George drives in. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 6. Zubac with the steal. George passes to Morris. He can't get that one to fall. Brooks left side. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up by 15. And fourth quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morris can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting 55% for the game so far. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Outside Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Bain against George. Morris passes to George. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Zubac. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The kick out to Morris. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Up top, Bain. George defending. Back to Bain. George with the block. Tries to break his ice. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Goes up from the top of the key. George's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Clippers have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Leonard outside. Launches a 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wing shot on the way. Here's Jackson. Back to Bain. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
LA's ball.
.157 left to play in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And here's Morant outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Morris left side. Pulls it. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
From deep, Bain. It's rebounded by Morris.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
George with it. He's picked up by Bain. And the jam by George.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Pass to Adams. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's George. Here's Leonard. Kept alive. From downtown, Brooks with the rebound. Now Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a
you appreciate about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. And it's Towns missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Clippers foul. Marcus Morris Sr.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
Shooting 1.
It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Russell left side to the right side. Towns wide open. Here's Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
George against Edwards. George with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Russell. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Kicks it out to Prince. Gobert trying to get open. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Prince. Towns for 3. The shot off that time. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Oh, here's Edwards. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Jackson against Russell. Out to Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. George against Edwards. Nobody near Leonard. And the 3 off target. For Minnesota, they've got 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Mr. Gobert. Outside, Towns. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. To the middle, Towns with the steal. Outside, Edwards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here is George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this.
At the line for the Clippers, Paul George. At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Prince misses. Clippers trail by 3. George with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. George passes to Zubac. Rebound, Minnesota. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Prince finds Russell. From the arc. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% since taking the floor today. George, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Passes it to Russell. To the inside. Stolen by George. Outside Leonard. To end the cold streak. They get it back. Zubac. The shot, no good. Edwards with it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top.
The fans, your Timberwolves defense team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Russell looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Towns kicks to Russell. Tries again, and he makes good on the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Edwards against George. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Russell dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Prince's shot is good.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Nobody near George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Edwards passes to Russell. Edwards dishes to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Clippers trail by 5. The 3 from George. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Russell. It's Prince on the wing. Takes it inside. Out to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Deflected by George.
Not going to beat Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Jackson with the drive, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
George passes to Leonard. A double clutch, and the layup is up and in. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Out to Russell. Upside Prince. Leonard with the steal. It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. Wasted no time on that one. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
He doesn't get the second one. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. The score now all even. George has got 10.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
It's Prince on the wing. Russell inside, guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Gobert, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Jackson, and stolen by Russell. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Rivers in for D'Angelo Russell. Morris with the screen for George. The rebound by Anderson.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Reid. And he banks in the layup.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, David, thank you. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Paul George really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 3. Stolen by Rivers. Now here's Reid. The pass to McDaniels. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. McDaniels got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Outside, Wall. Kicks to Powell. Back to Wall. Man passes to Wall. That's a 2 from Powell. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
A confident jumper from Norman Powell. He is feeling that one.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the paint, deflects the pass, stolen by Anderson. Reed with it, he's picked up by Wall. Wall with the steal. And here is Powell. Over Rivers, Powell kicks to Batum. Back to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Outside, Wall. Goes back up. Reed with the block. Rivers against Covington. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And they get it back. Batum dishes to Covington. Blocked again. And they recover. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. And the shot is long.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Albert Covington picks one up.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance, can absorb contact, and maintain his rhythm.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Torian Prince comes in for McDaniel. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Russell in for Austin Rivers. Edwards against George. Edwards passes to Prince. Now Gobert. From down in the low post. It goes. Gobert's got 8 points.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Offensive rebound. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Russell driving the lane. And the rejection by Zubac. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Zubac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's Russell with the drive. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Russell finds Anderson. Prince outside. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Yep, that one goes. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore. But Kawhi is an old school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
Out to Edwards. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 7.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Here's Zubac. And we've reached the end of the third. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs
against you.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Capable of flat out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Gobert in the corner. It's Prince on the wing. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Leonard finds Morris. Back to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Edwards. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
This is why you love to run the offense through Leonard. Have to play him to score. That opens up passing lanes.
Pass to Towns. Knocks it loose. Edwards passes to Towns. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Towns.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. Shoots. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards kicks to Prince. The dish to Towns. Russell passes to Towns. Prince outside. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Leonard the pass to Jackson. Right side Leonard. This one for 3. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards passes to Gobert. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert. Fending off the defense on the way up.
And here's George for 3. Outside Jackson. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Leonard with the steal. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
And he makes both free throws.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Inside, Prince. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
And George kicks to Leonard. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Here's Towns. Oh!
You know what he did.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. And the wide open shot for Morris. Bangs home the trifecta. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Russell dishes to Towns. Kicks it to Edwards. For 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
George passes to Leonard. Edwards against George. Back to Leonard. Plenty of space. Another shot. Here's Zubac over Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, good job to take him right at him.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And Minnesota has possession. They lead by 4. Towns kicks to Edwards. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
That's an 8-second violation. Los Angeles ball.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away.
Terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the one. The three, pure from three-point range.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Pass to Prince. Now Towns. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a three-point game. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Prince can't hit. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Towns. After the basket by Memphis. Russell from outside. Second chance shot. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Russell. Jackson, pass to Morant. And here's Adams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Prince. Brooks defending. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. He can't hit that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Outside for Brooks. Outside Payne. There's the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. The baseline James. Here's Prince. Out to the right wing. Towns with room to shoot. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Edwards with it. Goes up with it again. Now Gobert. Stolen by Payne. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Moran against
2
Russell.
minutes.
Pass to Adams. Outside Bain. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's Moran. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Now here's Moran. Deflected by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Towns. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Russell. 6-point game. To the wing, right side. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Moran. Jackson finds Bain. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Russell against Moran. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Russell against Moran. Russell to pass to Towns. Off the mark there with a 3. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Towns for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
From deep. That one doesn't drop. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And so it's Memphis with it, leading by 5. On the court for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in it to 5 down low. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Takes a step back. Russell to pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Here's Brents. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Brooks with it. Towns covering. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Moran. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Russell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The try by Moran. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me hear you.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Russell to pass to Towns. To stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Right side Bain. Outside for Moran. On the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot him there.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Moran's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
He hits the second from the line. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Bain against Edwards. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 10-1 run. Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Bain. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And it's Morant on the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Bain against Edwards. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his third foul so far.
13 foul.
.119 left to play in the first half. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. The kick out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here he goes. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. To the inside. Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Outside for Brooks. From deep, Bain drills it from deep. Bain's got 7 points for the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
He does not get the second one. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Morant finds Jackson. Over to the wing. Here's Adams. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Prince. And stolen by Bain. Right side Moran. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And so it's Memphis. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Jones. Here's Conchar. Oh, they pick off the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. McDaniels with it. Guarded now by Williams.
Memphis foul. John Conchar. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Memphis in total control. Jones with the ball. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Clark. Back to Green. Clock at 4. Jones from outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
For 3.
Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
The Timberwolves shooting a low 28% so far in this one.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Tipped away.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Jones. Outside Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Anderson.
That one on Anderson. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Rivers, good. Rivers has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Outside Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 6. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. And Minnesota calls time here.
Time to get up and make some noise.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Russell finds Edwards. There's the triple. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
On the wing, Bain. Brooks against Russell. Here's Brooks, and he dunks it down.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be his second foul of the game. A minute 50 left in the third. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jack's up a three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Brent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Left side, Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Towns for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And it's Morant off the drive from deep. Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies? And both free throws good for Edwards. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. The drive by Brooks. Outside for Morant. Here's the three. Edwards pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
They get it back.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Brooks. And he drives in. And Gobert with a block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Towns penetrating. And he can't get that one. For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Bain finds Brooks. Outside Morant. Takes the three. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Towns. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night. And so it's Memphis in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Timberwolves shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. On the court for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Adams covering. Tries again. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Morant against Russell. Brooks outside. From deep, Morant. The long distance three is buried. Morant's got 21.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Edwards. Brooks, the pass to Williams. Launches it. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards finds Russell. Now here's Gobert. Now Towns. Inside. Down low. And the basket by Gobert.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Brooks from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And stolen by Morant. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Adams. The open shot by Brooks. Misses off the right iron. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. That gives him a double-double in this one.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Brooks outside. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter here. Adams hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adams has got his first points of the night. Russell, the pass to Gobert.
They're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And stolen by Williams. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you can go home feeling good.
There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Edwards against Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one misses. And here's Minnesota now from deep three-point range. And they recover it inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far, staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.